So it's 8:38 on a Monday night, and I'm sitting here, instead of watching Monday Night Raw, recording for you guys a trademark extra, because there's really nothing going on Monday Night Raw tonight. It's, again, another Performance Center show, no crowd, only essential personnel, whatever the fuck. And they're reshowing the entirety of the Royal Rumble match from January in order to pass for this hour one. I am pissed. I am absolutely fucking pissed. Wrestlemania is the show of shows. Showcase of the Immortals. Grandest stage of them all is WrestleMania. That is not going to be the case this year. Because as of tonight, around 7:30-ish, it was announced that WrestleMania 36 will take place as scheduled at the WWE Performance Center in front of no live crowd whatsoever. Only essential personnel only. I don't know whether to laugh, I don't know whether to cry, I don't know whether to fucking scream to the rooftops. And absolute anger and disgust. I said yesterday on the show that WrestleMania, best case scenario, should be postponed. I do not, under any circumstances, I don't blame the talent here. I don't blame anyone else in WWE, for that matter, for this decision. I blame one man, matter of fact, two men, for this. Kevin Dunn, and of course, Vince McMahon. And for all you Twitter idiots out there, though, saying, well, you should thank Vince McMahon for putting out a show for everybody during this difficult time. All the talent are working their butts off for you guys' entertainment. All you do is bitch and complain. You must be AEW fans. Fuck you. That's all I have to say to you fucking idiots. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. Because guess what? WrestleMania is going to be a massive, massive failure in my eyes. And in front of the eyes of many. It is going to be a massive flop. This was the worst possible decision WWE could have made in regards to COVID-19, coronavirus. This is absolutely terrible. And you could call me JD from New York Light. You could call me negative. You could call me an AEW fanboy. All you people want. I'm not going to budge from my opinion. I'm not going to budge from what should be common fucking sense. This is an absolute joke. And I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but Vince McMahon is not only going to lose probably millions of dollars in revenue, this is going to badly affect the quarter one earnings when those come out. That's going to be very fucking interesting to see. But I think about it from a fan perspective. If I bought tickets, if I spent my hard-earned cash that I worked tirelessly for, just to go to Mania weekend, go see NXT TakeOver, Hall of Fame ceremony, I'll see NXT TakeOver, and WrestleMania, plus all the indie shows that are going on that weekend down there in Tampa, I would be absolutely fucking pissed Now, I understand why this decision was made. I do. But I would be absolutely fucking pissed if I saw this news and basically received a middle finger, it feels like, from Vince McMahon. In a time where all the sports leagues, the MLB, the NHL, the NBA, and so on and so forth, all suspended their seasons, not just because of this virus, but for the safety of the players, because they are more prone to get it than the fans. They're more prone to get it themselves because of all the sweat and shit. Some of you people fail to realize that is why all these sports leagues got canceled. Was it because it was for the good of the people? It was for the welfare of many. It was because the players themselves were vulnerable. And it didn't matter if it was an empty arena or not. They're still sweating. It's still contact. And they can still get it no matter what. WWE isn't immune to this. I wouldn't actually be surprised if this comes back to bite Vince McMahon square in the ass. I hope it fucking does. Because this show, WrestleMania 36, should be postponed. It being moved to the Performance Center is basically sabotaging the entire show. And I watched Edge cut a promo tonight on Raw. I watched Edge cut this passionate promo, this great promo that he cut on Randy Orton. And I thought to myself, and I even tweeted this too, I honestly feel bad for Edge. His first match in 9 years. 9 fucking years. His first match is going to be in an empty arena at a tiny place like the Performance Center. That to me is bullshit. I feel bad for Edge. I feel bad for all the talent. I feel bad for Drew McIntyre. He fucking won the Royal Rumble match. He might not even fucking get the WWE title at WrestleMania. I wouldn't be surprised at all if they gave it to Brock Lesnar. Because of this reason. Such a shame, man. Such a fucking shame. I just honestly can't believe it. I honestly to God can't fucking believe the news that I seen today. I can't believe all the fucking people that are defending this. That are sucking WWE's cock over this. You people have to be dumb as shit to not see the bigger picture here. The bigger picture is that WrestleMania was better off postponed. Why even fucking bother? Why even bother doing these shows? Why even bother doing Raw? Exhibit A, they were showing the fucking entire Royal Rumble match with commercials just to fill an hour or two. And on top of that, SmackDown is in the same boat. Same thing with NXT. They're in the same boat. I honestly feel like this is absolute fucking greed at its finest. And it really is. When you see all the other sports leagues cancel their events for the safety of everybody, including the players, it honestly is greed. And Vince McMahon wants to milk as much money as he fucking possibly can just So, just to make a quick fucking buck. That's all it is. He saw WrestleMania being postponed as a money loss, when in fact it probably really wouldn't have been a loss. And I saw there was insurance issues, that's why they couldn't postpone Mania. They still could make the decision. Matter of fact, I think I saw somewhere that the majority of, it was WrestleVotes. It was WrestleVotes. I tweeted this out, actually. The majority of people actually didn't want WrestleMania to be at the Performance Center. They would rather had it postponed. The only two that were willing to basically ruin this show was Vince McMahon and Kevin Dunn. That's all it comes down to. It comes down to greed, it comes down to making a quick buck, and it comes down to, at the end of the day, trying desperately to put on a show when you have no business to. And honestly, at this point, WWE needs to close its fucking doors, at least for 30 days. I said this on the show yesterday, and I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it until I'm fucking blue in the goddamn face, and I don't give a shit. These superstars can still get the coronavirus no matter what. WWE employees could still get the coronavirus no matter what. Because you know why? As of yesterday's recording, I haven't looked at the count, there are 115 confirmed cases of the coronavirus in Florida alone. I'm pretty sure there's a lot more that are unconfirmed as well. I wouldn't be surprised at all if during these shows in the Performance Center, wouldn't be surprised at all if somebody got the coronavirus because of it. They contracted the virus somehow, because it's a surface virus. You could get it from anywhere. Young, old, whatever. You could get it from anywhere. And this just goes to show you how tone deaf WWE really is. I mean, honestly, I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. It is, honestly, one of the worst decisions I think WWE PR-wise has ever made. It really is. You were much better off postponing WrestleMania. You basically canceled all the other events. NXT TakeOver Tampa, that's done. And Hall of Fame induction ceremony, that's done too. Jushin Thunder Liger just got inducted in the Hall of Fame late last night. Only yesterday morning. In the wee hours. He's not going to get inducted in the Hall of Fame. Everybody else is going to get inducted in the Hall of Fame as well. Those are canceled now. Whether they're going to be on a different date, I have no idea. I doubt it. But those are done. You mean to tell me this was the only decision WWE was willing to make instead of postponing WrestleMania? Other than postponing WrestleMania, rather? You mean to tell me this was it? Fuck out of here, man. Fuck out of here. For the first time in history to this magnitude, WWE has, from Fifer.com, WWE has been forced to adjust their landmark annual WrestleMania event. With the threat of the coronavirus looming huge, the company finally was forced to make big changes to the planned April 5th WrestleMania 36 event. The show was to take place at Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida. Instead, it will now take place at the WWE Performance Center in Orlando, Florida. They issued the following statement, quote, in coordination with local partners and government officials, WrestleMania and all related events in Tampa Bay will not take place. However, WrestleMania will still stream live Sunday, April 5th, 7 p.m. Eastern on the WWE Network and be available on pay-per-view. Only essential personnel will be on the closed set at WWE's training facility in Orlando, Florida to produce WrestleMania, unquote. Several hurdles were thrown in WWE's way. First case of the virus hit the area that caused major attended events to be moved, canceled, or postponed. Travel ban was also restricted flights to and from Europe as well. WWE also had several planned television shows moved from their original venues to the WWE Performance Center in Orlando, Florida, a training facility that they own, of course. Last week, Tampa officials, we covered this on the show yesterday, Tampa officials met and noted that they would likely pull the plug on WrestleMania if WWE didn't make the decision themselves, which led to many days of uncertainty. Wrestlers within the company had no indication as to whether or not the show would actually happen. This move will have a drastic effect on the industry, not just for WWE and their finances either. WrestleCon, GCW's collective, dozens of other independent companies, promoters, and wrestlers are affected. Matter of fact, I think it was WrestleCon that said they were in the dark. Basically, they don't know what to do now because of this. WWE has never faced a move this drastic. 1991's WrestleMania 7 was originally set to take place at the massive Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, but was moved to the much smaller Los Angeles Memorial Sports Arena. WWE's reason for the venue change was security concerns involving a storyline, of course, featuring Sergeant Slaughter, but that was widely dismissed in favor of poor ticket sales. And I did mention also Hall of Fame ceremony and NXT TakeOver Tampa Bay is no more as well. WWE was, of course, set to hold its annual Hall of Fame ceremony on Thursday, April 2nd from the Amalie Arena in Tampa. 2 nights later, on Saturday, April 4th, NXT was set for its annual TakeOver event in Tampa, also at the Amalie Arena. But, of course, due to the reshuffling of the venues, WWE Hall of Fame and NXT TakeOver Tampa won't go on as scheduled. WWE released the following statement to Fightful.com. They said, quote, Hall of Fame ceremony and NXT TakeOver will not take place as previously scheduled. We will share further details as they become available. WWE was also set to host SmackDown on Friday, April 3rd. And, of course, Raw, an episode of Raw on Monday, April 6th from the Amalie Arena as well. Status of those events are currently unknown at this time. Along with moving WrestleMania 36 to Orlando, WWE has already moved past and future events to the Performance Center as well, including, of course, tonight's Raw, which I am not watching whatsoever. I'm not even bothering at this point. Like, why even bother having these shows? Why even bother? Especially with what I alluded to earlier. It only takes one. It only takes one person to contract this virus. And when it does, I hope WWE does the right thing and cancels not just, or at least postpones, not just the Raw, SmackDown, also NXT, but I also hope they cancel, or at least postpone WrestleMania as well. I hope they change their minds on this. Because, as of right now, this is going to be a massive fucking failure. And I don't care who the hell you are. This is going to be a massive, massive flop. And I hope it is. I really do hope it is. So, I will see you guys all for episode number 34 of the Trademark Show, Sunday. Little word of warning to you guys here real quick. I am going to restructure the show. That means no more 2-hour shows. I'm done with these 2+ hour shows. It's not only trying for people that actually listen to the show, but I'm also kind of feeling the effects as well regarding to doing 2+ hour shows. My throat gets dry every time, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to adjust as best as I possibly can, and just cutting. And I want to cut it down to under an hour. That is my goal for the future, for not just episode 34, but future shows as well. So till Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, take care, guys.